Welcome to the Evo News of the Week, your weekly dose of automotive content from the world and India. This week, we bring to you the global debut of the BMW 5 Series. The 5 Series is in its 8th generation now, and BMW unveiled the car on May 24th. The big news is that it gets sensible kidney grills. The oversized grill, it's gone. It gets a fresh face, and in my opinion, it is quite aggressive. But BMW calls it reduced design language. You know what they're referring to. It's almost 5 meters long and it's wider, and the wheelbase is also longer. The redesigned grille gets the illuminated treatment like the i7. On the inside, the dashboard looks similar to the new generation 7 series and gets that curved display with the iDrive 8.5 OS like you get in the i7. The 5 series now gets open and flexible drive architecture, which means you get all kinds of powertrains. You get petrol, you get diesel, you get a mild hybrid, you get an electric powertrain. You also get a strong hybrid next year. The petrol engines are turbocharged, of course. You get a 2-liter 4-cylinder and a 3-liter 6-cylinder, both with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. The i5 gets two powertrain options: a single electric motor that makes 335 bhp and 430 newton meters of torque, and there's also a full-blown dual motor i5 M60 xDrive that sits on top of the range with 593 bhp and 820 newton meters of torque. Both the i5 variants get a 81.2 kilowatt hour battery. The i5 eDrive 40 will be offered with 497 to 582 kilometers of WLTP range, and the i5 M60 xDrive gets 455 to 516 kilometers of range. Next up is BMW's concept touring coupe that BMW unveiled last week. This, of course, is a concept, and BMW hasn't confirmed if they make it into production or not. But what are they thinking if they're not going to bring it into production? This car looks hot from every angle. The concept touring coupe is based on the Z4 Roadster, but it has a hard top and a stretched wagon-like body. The concept touring coupe has a striking brown exterior paint. When was the last time you saw a concept with a brown color? But this looks really good on the concept touring coupe. It sits on a lightweight platform with 20-inch alloy wheels up front and 21-inch alloys at the rear. Details aside, just look at how gorgeous this car looks. BMW would be making a big mistake if this car doesn't make it to production. When was the last time you saw a BMW concept that was so universally loved? I think the last one I remember was the M2 back in 2015. Yep, that was it. BMW, you better make this car. Now moving on to Aston Martin. Aston Martin has unveiled the DB12. It is powered by the same 4-liter twin-turbo V8 from Mercedes-Benz, and it's rated at 671 bhp and 800 newton meters of torque. The engine is paired to a 8-speed automatic gearbox driving just the rear wheels, so you're going to get nice power slides in the new DB12. 0 to 100 kmph comes in 3.5 seconds and can reach a top speed of 325 kilometers per hour. That's what Aston Martin claims. As for the looks, well, it's an Aston Martin and it looks hot from every angle. It's got this nice front face that's sleek with those LED lights. You also get a large grille, a large gaping Aston Martin grille that looks really striking. The rear gets new LED tail lamps and twin exhaust tips. You get 21-inch wheels all round and they are offered as standard. It also gets a new intelligent adaptive suspension with an e-diff. On the inside, there's a new 10.3-inch infotainment screen that supports both wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The MID also measures at 10.3 inch. Aston Martin will start deliveries of the DB12 in the third quarter of 2023, but as of now, there is no news of when this car will come to India. Now let's move on to a Ferrari. Yes, Ferrari launched the 296 GTS in India and it's priced at 6.24 crore ex-showroom, and that's without options, mind you. This is the convertible version of Maranello's entry-level hybrid supercar. The 296 GTS gets the same 3-liter twin-turbo V6 that you get in the 296 GTB with an electric motor and combined power output of 819 bhp and 740 newton meters of torque. The gearbox on duty is an 8-speed dual clutch gearbox, same as the GTB. It again drives only the rear wheels. In pure electric mode, you will find that the 296 GTS will do 25 kilometers on a full charge. The 296 GTS gets a two-piece hardtop folding roof that takes 14 seconds to either open or close. And gosh, this car looks stunning from every angle. You can put the roof up or down at speeds of up to 45 kilometers per hour. Top speed of the 296 GTS is 330 kilometers per hour. Now let's move on to something that's a little more attainable. Mercedes has updated the A Class, the A Class limousine, and the AMG A45S that has been launched in India. The A200 is priced at rupees 45.8 lakhs ex showroom, and the A45S 4MATIC is launched at rupees 92.5 lakh ex showroom. The A200 gets a redesigned front grille, new DRL design, new 17-inch 5-spoke alloy wheels that look really cool, and updated LED tail lamps. It also gets an updated MBUX system and hand-free boot access. The powertrains, they remain untouched in both the A200 and the AMG A45S 4MATIC. 1.3-litre turbocharged petrol engine in the A200 and the 2-litre turbo 4-pot in the A45S. Another big news here is Mercedes will be launching the AMG SL55 in India on June 22nd. After a 12-year long hiatus, Mercedes is going to launch the SL class in India, and it's going to be only in AMG, guys. The 6th gen SL class, it didn't come to India. However, the 7th gen sure will, and it's coming next month. Mercedes will bring only the SL55 AMG in India. This car gets a fabric roof and a 2+2 seating layout. It will be brought in as a CBU, of course. It is powered by the same M176 twin-turbo V8 engine that makes 471 bhp and 700 newton meters of torque. 4MATIC all-wheel drive, of course, comes as standard on the SL55. Coming to some more affordable cars, Tata Motors has launched the Altroz iCNG in India at 7.55 lakh ex showroom. It is powered by the same 1.2-litre naturally aspirated petrol motor that puts out 87 bhp and 150 newton meters of torque. However, in pure CNG mode, it will make 73 bhp and 103 newton meters of torque. This is the first car in its class that can be started in CNG mode only, and you can switch from CNG to petrol modes on the fly, and it's very seamless because the Altroz iCNG uses just one ECU instead of the two ECUs that most cars use, and that's why it moves seamlessly from CNG to petrol mode. The big news about the Altroz CNG is that it comes with twin cylinders in the boot instead of the single big cylinder that you're used to in every CNG car. This frees up a lot of boot space in the Altroz. You get 210 liters of boot space now, so you can carry big bags in the Altroz compared to what you could in other CNG cars. Other features include an air purifier, voice-activated sunroof, automatic headlamps, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and also you get multiple color options in the Altroz CNG. Now on to some two-wheeler news. Simple has launched its Simple One electric scooter at rupees 1.45 lakh ex showroom. It is available in 6 colors: black, blue, red, white with red alloy wheels, and black with red alloy wheels. The scooter looks smashing, nice and edgy with excellent proportions. And the claimed IDC range is 212 kilometers, which makes it the longest range scooter in India. It gets a 5 kilowatt hour battery, and the battery is split into two. One which is fixed in the chassis and one that is removable, so you can take it up to your home and charge it. The electric motor puts out 11 bhp and an impressive 72 newton meters of torque. 0 to 40 kmph comes in just 2.77 seconds, and the scooter has a top speed of 105 kilometers per hour. That's quite impressive for an electric scooter. The one gets 7-inch TFT display and it's a touchscreen. It gets 4 riding modes: Eco, Ride, Dash and Sonic. The boot capacity of the Simple One is 30 liters and deliveries begin from the beginning of June. From the 6th of June, you will get deliveries of the Simple One electric scooter. That's all for the news of the week. See you on the next one. I'm Anand Mohan. You're watching the Evo India channel.